Hello guys and welcome back to the Grand Fam TV channel. Krista here again, and I am going to show you how I plan for my business. Now, if you do not know, I am a wedding planner in the Detroit metro area. So if you need a wedding planner, holla at your girl. Very simple overview. If you want me to go more in depth with it, I can for sure do that because I sparkly heart Trello. Think of Trello as a whiteboard in your office. And on that whiteboard, you have different sections for different areas of your business. So, for example, I have some personal boards you can see right here. I have some business boards, as you can see right here. Here's some more personal boards. I also have a section for templates, which are things that I might use eventually or at certain times, but don't want them to clutter up my personal or business space when I'm not using them. So I just move them down to templates in the time being. So within that section of whiteboard, let's say for my business, this is the business goals and to-do list Trello board that I mostly work off of. You can kind of liken it to a Scrum board or any of those productivity task list, anything you need to move through a process, anything like that can be organized in Trello. This board has every Trello board, I should say, has several lists. So each gray column that you see is a separate list. Now, lists are made up of cards. So these little white, sometimes there's an image on them. Things are cards. So you've got your whole Trello board broken down into a list, and then the list contains cards. So the way I run my business, every time I have an idea or there's something that I want to do that I don't have time for right now, but someday, like this finance and profit for entrepreneurship course that I found, I would like to do that someday, but it's not on my list right now. I put that in a future ideas column. So some more examples of things in my future ideas list is a virtual assisting business. I would love to branch out and assist other wedding professionals in blog post writing or vendor research, venue research, doing tasks for clients, reaching out to guests to RSVP, those kind of things. So both of these first two cards have to do with that. I already mentioned this course I would like to take. The EOS system is something once you start having employees. Right now it is just me, so I don't have to worry about that. But when it does come time for me to hire employees, this is a system that I'm interested in looking into. I have the Wish Upon a Teen website here because I am looking for companies to donate money to through my business, and that was one of the companies that I was interested in. I've got a card here with increasing networking opportunities. Of course, that has been put on hold since the whole coronavirus thing started and we all had to stay home. So hopefully sometime soon that will move back over onto my active lists. There's a Trello tutorial for a company guidebook. So again, once I start hiring employees, this will be helpful guide to give employees. And then just some goal type things like speak at a conference, get the room block commissions is a thing that once you have a certain number, I think you have to have 6 figures in revenue every year. I'm not quite there yet, but where you can actually sign up and then get commissions off of room blocks that you book. And then, like I said, another goal, get some kind of product into Target stores. I would love to do that. A styled stock image company for wedding professionals. I think this was a organization in Michigan who offers grants, write a book, and then G Suite again is another thing that I want to do once I have employees that work for me. So anytime I have a brilliant idea, right? You click on add another card, you write, whatever it is, and enter, and it becomes a card. Now these cards can move. You can drag it all the way up to the top if you want to. You can delete it. Now you can also drag it between lists. So as of right now, I am working for the summer only 3 days a week on my business so that I have time to also take care of my house, my kids, and do some fun summer stuff, be off on the weekends, and not have to tell my kids every single day this summer that I'm working, we can't do anything today. So I'm choosing to work 3 days a week. I'm going to be working Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday on my business. Wednesday, I will actually be at my full-time job part of the day. So technically working 4 days a week, but for our purposes here, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday is at that once summer is over with and when I add some more time back into my workday. So how I break up my tasks and things that I need to do during the week is I theme each day. So I'm theming Monday is my content creation day, Tuesday is my client day, and Wednesday is admin tasks and learning. So I pay close attention to my energy and what times of day and what days of the week that I get more done and I'm more motivated to actually sit down and get work done. The morning is 100% my best, most productive time of day. If I get up, do my morning routine, and sit down and work, I will get so much more done than if I get up and sit on the couch and turn TV on and then plan to work later in the day. It just doesn't happen. So for me, I work in the mornings. On Mondays, earlier in the week, I tend to be more productive. So I'm putting content creation on that day because that seems to be the thing that always gets pushed to the wayside or gets postponed. I'll write that blog post next week. I'll post on Instagram next week. I won't worry about it this week. And then it just keeps getting postponed and postponed and it never gets done. So we're going to do that on Monday and get it over with. Tuesday is clients. This could be doing research for clients. It could be actually having meetings with clients. Of course, if a client can't meet on Tuesday, I will schedule it another day. I'm super flexible with all my clients and, knowing that my schedule is able to kind of bend more than a lot of theirs. So Tuesdays it's a lot of research in wedding stuff. Now I have a integration with Zapier set up, and I can put that link down below for Zapier. If you don't know what that is, it is a website that takes two systems and hooks them together. So my system of hiring clients is called Honeybook, and when a client pays their invoice and signs their contract, so they officially become a client, Zapier takes that information and puts it into a card here in my current clients list. So it makes it super easy for me. And then all I have to do is go in and I add these tags, these labels, with what package that they purchased and any add-ons if they added on an extra service. And that just helps me to keep everybody straight. And then Thursdays, admin tasks and learning. This is kind of closing out my week, looking at my numbers, setting goals for the next week, prioritizing what I need to do next week. So in Google Calendar, I have already put in my estimated work hours for each week over the summer. As you go by, you can see each week 9 to 12 on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I have put in work, and it is specific to those tasks that I want to do that day. Monday, content creation. Tuesday, clients. Thursday, admin tasks and learning. So as I look at the cards here, I can kind of see how many tasks that I can complete in that time allotted. So for example, let's say that I want to see if this finances course will fit into next week. So what day is that? That's Thursday, admin tasks and learning. So I already know that I need to do the admin tasks and I need to schedule for the following week. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go in and put in admin tasks, usually take about an hour. And then I'm going to put in about an hour to go through my workbox and scheduling. And I always use the right calendar. And that should leave an hour or so to work on the financing course. So I will go ahead and put that in there. And then over here on the Trello board, I'm going to go ahead and drag it over to Thursday. Okay. And then I'm going to see if I have on Tuesday, I see my kids have dentist appointments. So my work day actually is going to be moved to the afternoon, and Google Calendar makes it super easy to do that. And then I can put in things like Joe and Sam, research, transportation companies. Or I can say, I have a meeting with Roger and Sue. Let's just make up some names here at that time. So then I can see, okay, I have an hour here. What can I squeeze in that hour that can get me ahead of time or ahead of the game on my planning? Content creation usually is always social media posts, blog posts, and if we go back to here, we can put film, YouTube video. So you can see how I kind of plan my week out and kind of move the needle on things. Like I said, this is an abbreviated schedule due to summer. Usually I am working a full-time job as well. So what my week looks like at that point, I do a lot of my work in the afternoons and the evenings, before and after dinner. So I can do an updated video once my full-time job starts back up if you're interested in that. If you need any help with Trello or need any suggestions on how you can use it, please let me know. I might do a video also of all my boards and what they entail. just so you can see what the possibilities are. I love it. I will put a link to Trello below. I believe it gives you maybe a free trial of the paid version. I use the free version and I have no issues. They do limit the number of boards that you can have, but I think it's 10 boards per grouping, which is plenty for me. So if you have any questions, please put them below and I will try my best to answer them. Bye, guys.